Hello, my dear friends. This is another exclusive werewolf horror story. Let's get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. It was already night when Sean stopped walking. He looked right and saw the road sign. The scary skull was watching him from a road sign, but Sean smiled and continued walking. He went on the left side of the road. After a few minutes, Sean saw an old wooden bridge and a little creepy house. Sean closed his eyes and opened, but nothing. It seemed like the house was watching him like a monster. Maybe it had a mouth and wanted to eat him? The light was coming from the old stone candlestick. Sean thought that everything was very dangerous. Maybe he needed to get back? At this time he looked back and saw the werewolf. The monster stopped and looked at him. 1 second and maybe their werewolf would attack, but Sean continued walking. He stopped in front of the house and looked back. The angry werewolf was looking at him and showing big white fangs. Sean entered the house and asked, "Is anybody here?" Only after this he looked at the room and saw that the whole place was really creepy. There were many candles. All furniture was very dirty. He did not understand how the human could live here. Suddenly the door opened. The man with a crossbow entered the room. Sean had a very good reflex and immediately took the gun. "This is my house," the man with a crossbow screamed. "Who are you?" "Relax, boy." Sean smiled. "You will help me and I will leave you alive." "My name is Sebastian and I have big power," the householder said. "Okay, Sebastian." Sean looked at his old dress. "You will meet me with Kill Sander." Sebastian's face changed. When he heard this name, something happened in his mind. At this time scary roaring sound came in the house. Both of them left the house to saw what happened. The werewolf wanted to enter the bridge, but when he closed the distance, candle fire attacked him. "It is a nice trick, boy." Sean smiled. "I'm not a boy," Sebastian screamed. "I'm the magician." Sean shot the angry werewolf and asked, "Sebastian, you made this candle defender?" "Yes, I made this defender," Sebastian answered. "The defender sees the form of a monster and attacks with fire, but cannot attack people." "Very good," Sean said, turned back and entered the house. Sebastian followed him. He saw Sean walking around the room and watching some pictures on the wall. Sean said that he had very good pictures, but Sebastian did not like a compliment. "I don't like guests," Sebastian said. "You can meet me with Kill Sander and the guest will go away." Sean looked at him. They left the house. Sebastian told that Sean came here with the safe road, but now they were going in the darkest place of the forest. There were many dangerous creatures. Sean looked around and saw that Sebastian was right. A place where Sebastian had a house was really dark, but this part of the forest became some creepy nightmare. Everything was so black and scary that simple human would begin to cry. "Are we gonna die?" Sean asked. Sebastian's face changed. He was very proud. "I know everything in this forest," Sebastian said. "You will meet with Kill Sander and after this, my guest would go away." They heard some sound from behind. Sean looked back and saw the big black figure. "The werewolf is following us," Sebastian said. "He wants revenge and we need to be focused." Sean remembered when fire touched the werewolf. After this, he shot the monster. The werewolf became more aggressive. They went to the lowland and everything became much worse. Some little creepy creatures were running in the forest. "Why do you want to meet with Kill Sander?" Sebastian asked. "This is my business," Sean answered. Of course, Sebastian did not like this rough answer. In reality, this was not the answer. Only roughly talking and nothing more. After 1 hour they became tired. "I'm hungry," Sean said. Sebastian looked at him with angry eyes and said, "You need to be patient." 10 minutes and they saw the cottage. "It is very cool," Sean screamed. They entered the cottage. Sebastian said that this place was empty. They sat in a chair and began to eat. Sean interested where Kill Sander was living. Sebastian told that Kill Sander's house was close. Sean stood up. He wanted to go, but some sounds stopped his desire. They looked out in the window. The black figure was running in the forest. "Maybe it is the werewolf?" Sean asked. Sebastian did not answer. Sean had come to the table and took his bag. At this time Sebastian turned back. He wanted to say something, but some great hand had broken wooden wall and grabbed him. Sebastian screamed. He began to say magic words, but pain attacked the magician and Sebastian screamed. Maybe the werewolf needed only a 1 second and he would break Sebastian's neck, but Sean saved the magician. He attacked the werewolf with his long knife. The thrown silver knife hit a werewolf's hand. The monster screamed and ran away. "Don't worry," Sean said. The silver knife scared him. Of course, the werewolf is angry but he needs to regenerate. Sebastian looked at him with crazy eyes. Sean closed the distance to ask how he was. Sebastian screamed some words and his arms shinned. He grabbed Sean by the throat. "I just saved you." Sean was surprised. Sebastian smiled like a crazy man and screamed. "Just saved me? The werewolf attacked me. Why it happened?" Sean thought that the magician became psycho. They were in the dark forest and Sebastian asked why the werewolf attacked him. It was very stupid. Sebastian told that it was not stupid. He had a magic amulet in the house. The amulet was protecting him everywhere. When Sebastian was walking in the forest, scary creatures were seeing him but not attacking. The amulet was working and protecting Sebastian. "Who are you?" he screamed. "Why the werewolf attacked me?" Sean told that he was simple to shop owner. Yes, he said simple, but in reality, he had sold many magic amulet and fluid. One night he heard some sound. Sean stood up and went on the first floor, where the shop was. He saw the black figure. Sean closed the distance. He saw a man with a black beard and white eyes. Sean aimed the gun, but the stranger used magic and threw Sean away. The stranger screamed that he was Kill Sander. Sean stood up and saw that Kill Sander was gone. Also his amulet and fluid disappeared. Now Sean was searching Kill Sander for revenge. Also, he had a shop. Sean needed the magic stuff. He stole everything. Sean screamed. "I need to find this lame magician and revenge for everything." Sebastian sat down in the chair and said, "He is a very strong magician. Kill Sander knows that you are searching for him. And he used the werewolf who attacked us," Sean said. "Of course." Sebastian stood up. They went outside and continued walking. Sebastian told that Kill Sander was an old magician who used magic to stay young. He was very dangerous and ruthless. Sean was not afraid of anything, but he knew this means nothing when you are dead. He needed to defeat Kilsander and stay alive. They went down in the ravine. It seemed like that old magician was living in hell. Maybe they really were going in hell? Sean heard water sound, but he did not understand where it was coming. Finally, they saw a big wooden house. The house was old and creepy. Sean wanted to ask how the story would continue, but when they came to the house door, both of them saw a dead body. "What is this?" Sean asked. "He is dead," Sebastian answered. "Kilsander is dead." Sean recalled everything. Kilsander attacked him and stole everything. Sean came here and met with Sebastian. They came here and saw that the old magician was dead. Some big secret was living in the forest, but Sean did not want to know it. "Maybe he is not dead?" Sebastian asked. "Maybe it is only a trick." "I did not know," Sean screamed. "Now I only want to find my stuff and go away." They entered the house, but it was empty. No. Sean became angry. "What the hell?" Sebastian came to him and said, "Don't worry. Kilsander had a secret place and it has all the magical things." Sean smiled. He became happy. They left the house. At first, both of them were not talking, but after a few minutes Sebastian looked at Sean and said, "I'm feeling. Yes, I'm feeling. In that forest is something very bad." Sean took his gun. He wanted to be ready. Sean looked around. Maybe someone or something was running in the forest. He remembered his little shop. Every day was so calm and beautiful. He was sitting in the chair and drinking Pepsi. The tasty chips were so amazing. And someone will enter the shop. He wanted to buy something. Every day was amazing, and after this Kilsander came. He broke everything. This old magician stole his life. They left the ravine. "We are close," Sebastian said. After a few minutes, Sean saw a brick house. The bricks were black. "Come on, Sean," Sebastian said. "Take your stuff and we will leave this cursed place." Sean opened the door and went inside. The house was empty. Surprised, Sean turned back and saw how the door closed. After this, he heard werewolves roar. "Sebastian, help me!" Sean screamed. The magician only smiled. Sean shut the door, but it was very solid. "Quickly help me!" Sean screamed again. "What are you doing?" Sebastian stopped smiling and told the story. He was a young magician. He came to that forest because Kilsander was living here. Kilsander was a strong magician and Sebastian wanted to gain power. He killed old magician and stole whole magic stuff. After this, Sebastian changed his face. He attacked Sean. Sebastian stole his magic amulets and fluids. Stupid Sean thought that Kilsander did everything and came here. Whole this forest walking was a trap, you dumb boy. Sebastian smiled. Sebastian told that he made this brick house. When someone would enter the house, the door will close. It was impossible to break a door or walls. Werewolves will come and the door will open. "You know what will happen," Sebastian said. "Your silver knife will not save you." He turned back and went away. Sean was screaming. He wanted that Sebastian saved him, but the magician continued walking. He looked back and saw that the werewolves' pack was already here. The door opened. The werewolves entered the house. Sebastian started thinking about how strong he was. The magic power became his advantage, But it found out that Sebastian had an amazing brain. He was very clever. He killed Kilsander and the whole forest became his home. Suddenly Sebastian heard a roar and looked right side. This annoying werewolf wanted to kill the magician. The werewolf jumped. Sebastian ran away. He knew that wolfmen would catch him. The magician needed to do something. Maybe he would try the magic of the shining hands. With this trick, he wanted to kill Sean. No, werewolf was big and strong. Sebastian did not need to close the distance. He stopped, turned back and said some words. The crossbow appeared on his hands. Sebastian shot and the arrow strongly hit the werewolf. "It will stop you," he screamed and ran away. Sebastian needed to quickly get back into the house. When he came close to the house, Sebastian saw that something was wrong. He entered the house. Sebastian had magic and it needed to stop monsters. Why the werewolf attacked him? Suddenly the door of the second room opened and Sebastian screamed. "You? But how?" "Oh Sebastian, are you surprised?" Sean smiled. They were looking at each other. Finally, Sean asked, "Maybe you want to know why the werewolf followed us?" "Of course," Sebastian screamed. "Do you forget that I'm a magic shop owner?" Sean sat down in the chair. "I entered the house and saw defense amulet. I broke it." Sebastian looked at the amulet. The young magician realized how stupid he was. Sean stood up and said, "Also, I extinguished the candle. Your house is not protected." Sebastian remembered. When the magician returned house he knew that something was wrong. Sean came to the door. He looked outside. Sebastian had one more question. "But how you survived?" he asked. Sean turned back and looked at him. He smiled and answered, "Everyone has secrets. I also have secrets. I'm going to tell you one thing. Friends are not fighting with each other." Werewolves pack entered the house. Sebastian became scared. At this time Sean turned into the werewolf. Sean wanted revenge and magic stuff, but he found an amazing house. Yes, a house in the forest. There were many werewolves and life would be much happier.